Hi, welcome to another book cuddle. Today I have my friend Alyssa on with us, and she's going to share with us about her business, and then we're going to recommend another book. So, Alyssa, you do cakes, right? So, tell me how you
Yes.
got started making.
Actually growing up, my mom taught us some really basic like piping because we would do like a fancy Christmas cookie, like a sugar cookie with frosting. And so for years, that was all I knew how to do. And then it was probably my kids were little and I, started looking at buying them birthday cakes and things like that and seeing how expensive it all was. And then watching some YouTube videos, I was like, I could do this. And then I ended up taking a couple. Wilton used to offer classes at like the craft stores like Michael's or
Right.
Joanne. And I did a couple of those classes. And then the rest I've just learned from watching YouTube. So just kind of
That
have,
is so fun. So, and
have
I've seen
grown.
you post these pictures of your beautiful cakes on Facebook over the years. And then I just recently saw when you had your YouTube channel. So, how did it
Mhm.
evolve that you decided, well, I'm going to start recording this?
So some of the cakes started getting more intricate, like doing stripes on the side or stencils or things like that. And I had a lot of people ask me how I did it. And then a couple of my friends were actually like, I would watch you do cakes all day. So I was like, well, we'll try it. So I started recording a few of them just recently. So that's how that started.
That is so fun. We'll have the link for Cakes by Alyssa. So go check out and subscribe to that. Now, is there anything else you wanted to share about your channel?
Not really. It's just kind of
Okay.
for fun, and of course people local can contact me if they are looking for a cake, but otherwise currently it's just a hobby, but we'll see
That's
where it
awesome. See
goes.
where it
So
grows.
yeah.
Excellent. All right, Alyssa, can you share with us one of your favorite children's books?
Okay, so I had a hard time deciding. I have my kids age, they're getting old. My youngest is 8 now and my oldest is 13. And so trying to decide what kind of book to do, and my oldest insisted that I talk about her favorite series right now. So these are
Excellent.
it's a 5-book series, and we actually loaned out the first one, so I have the other 4 but I don't have the
Excellent.
first book, and it's called Lockwood and Co. is the series.
I have not heard of this at all.
I
So,
hadn't either. We had a friend suggest it, and I picked up the first one, and then we almost immediately had to get the rest of them because my daughter flies through books. Um, so these ones, I would probably say the youngest would be like 5th, 6th grade, and then could go up through junior high. And I read them and I really enjoyed them. And they
nice.
are set in London, and
Modern day or
it's no, it's not modern day. It's kind of a different. I don't know how to really explain it. It is not modern day, but it's not
is it fantastical? Like
a little bit. So what
Okay.
happens is they're having a problem with ghosts.
Okay.
And but adults can't see the ghosts, only kids can see the ghosts. And so they can see them up until they're like 14, 15 years old. And so then they start putting together these agencies where they have these children agents who have to go take care of the ghost problem. And so Lockwood is one of the main characters, and he creates his own agency and hires 2 people to help him.
The Lockwood's an
And
adult.
so, no, he's
Oh, he's a
like
kid. So
15. I think he's 15.
he can still see ghosts or not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lockwood is one of the agents, and I believe it's Lucy and George are his 2 partners, and they
Cool.
have to go out and face down ghosts and find out why the ghosts are there and things like that. And so each book has its own story. The first book is called The Screaming Staircase.
Okay.
And so they each have their own like ghost issue they're dealing with, but then there is a big plot line that goes through all 5 books.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. It's a really fun series.
Awesome.
But that's
Awesome.
my book recommendation. This is the second one, and it's called
Okay.
The Whispering Skull. So
Whispering Skull. And who's the author?
the author is Jonathan Stroud.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So, and then the 5th book, is that the end or is that just what's out so far?
That is I believe that's the end. It had a
That's it.
pretty good wrap up at the end, but we
Excellent.
were really excited to find Netflix is developing it into a series. So
Oh, how
we're
fun.
excited to see how that turns out. But yeah, so Lockwood and Co. It's a great series, and it is a little bit spooky, which is why I would say
Okay.
like fifth or sixth grade.
Okay.
But yeah,
Not
my
a read aloud with my
kids have loved
kindergartner
it.
present.
Yeah, yeah, probably not. There are some scary ghosts, but they're not terrifying. They're
Not
not like
terrible.
horror books. They're just a little scary.
A little scary. Okay, excellent. Well, I
Yeah,
look forward to checking that out. I love youth fiction, like
I do
regardless
too.
of like doing this. Like that's what I love to read before I ever had kids. and everything like that.
Yes.
So
I really enjoy like the young adult and even and I volunteer and sub at our school's library. And so
yes.
I get a lot of book recommendations there, and it's an elementary school. And so most of the books I end up reading are, you know, for fifth or sixth graders. So
Awesome.
I enjoy them.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for being on with
Yeah.
us, Alyssa.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you later. Bye.
See ya.